way to just riding trails and everything in between. I have professionals that like this, and I have beginners that really learn a lot from this. What I call it is walk the line. And I've broken it down into 10 blocks for the beginning. Now, most people only learn about the first 7 blocks. And that's what you really need to learn in the first 7. So let's start off. Block 1. I got my horse. This is Anastasia. She's a young horse that I've never played with. So I have a frisbee here and I have 2 cones. Purple cone and red cone on a straight line. So block 1 is called the playpen safety. So the first part of the playpen safety of block 1 is stand on the frisbee, relaxed, with a focus not on your horse. So my focus right now is on you, not on my horse. Okay? The next part is stay out of my space. And the last part is don't pull on the end of the rope. Now, let's go more in detail with stay out of my space. What that means is if the horse approached me without me asking and got too close, I would turn around away from my horse if I'm not facing him. Now, if I'm already standing like this, I would turn. I would life up, put my stick straight up in the air, put it on my belly button, and tick-tock with my body in a circle toward my horse's nose, pivoting on my inside foot and walking around with my outside foot. Now, as soon as my horse would be out of that space, I would put my stick down and turn back to my focus and relax. So go back to stand the frisbee, relax. Okay? So that would be part 1 of the keeping the horse out of your space or your bubble. So we're creating a bubble on that. You stick length from your belly button in a circle towards the horse's nose. So if I drew this circle on the ground, it would be like this. So it's a bubble. I have a bubble. Now, horse is out in the pasture. If we let this horse out in the pasture he's never been in, she's never been in, she would go around and find out how big is everybody's bubble. Well, as humans, we don't create a bubble. What we do is, oh, that's a good enough bubble, or that's a good enough bubble. So we're changing it all the time. With this, it keeps a consistent bubble. I've seen more changes in horses after doing this because they go, oh, you have a consistent bubble. Oh, I know where I'm supposed to be. Okay? Now, the second part of this is don't pull on the end of the rope. So, if you're right-handed, I would start off with my stick in the left hand, strings up. I got it underhanded like this. I grab the end of the rope, and I put it behind my right hip, and then I lay the rope on my left hand, just across it, and this is a guiding hand. My left hand is only a guiding hand. It's not pulling on it, it's letting it slide. It's just so I don't get tied up in it. Then I would bring my left foot forward, and I put my weight down into my right leg. And that is a solid like tree. Now, I don't want to pull or lean too hard. I want to go down and say, this is my space. I'm not going to move from this. I'm like a tree. And they pull and pull and all this, they're pulling on themselves. And eventually they go, oh, no big deal. And they relax. Okay? Then you allow that horse to find that parameter all around you. Now, if you notice this horse isn't pulling on the rope, so I can sit here and hold one rope, the stick, and be relaxed. The focus off my horse. Now, with a horse like this that really hasn't moved since we moved in, I would want to stay here until this horse starts exploring the outside of the line to see how far it is or wants to move in and figure things out. Right now, this horse is just hanging here. So when you have a horse like this, you want them to eventually start moving before you do a lot, if you can. Now, the time that you spend doing this is going to pay off in the long run. I know it seems like, oh, I'm not doing anything, but you're probably doing more for this horse than you have if you were sitting there doing a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? Now, if this horse is more of an extrovert and starts running around, then I would do the same thing. I would hold my line if I need to, keep him out of my space, and wait until he stops his feet. And then I would go and ready for the next block. Now, during this, the playpen of safety is the bubble right here that we just drew. And if we could draw a circle around this with the length of the line where he can't pull on us if we were in power position, then that would be the outer bubble. So everything between these two lines would be the playpen of safety. So they can do anything they want inside between those two lines. They can stand still, walk, trot, canter, gallop, rear, buck, kick, paw, lay down, eat, drink, poop, pee, whatever they want to do, roll. Okay? And did you just see what just happened with him? He just relaxed because he was like, wow, you're not asking me to do anything. So it's kind of like being in school and you're ready for a test all the time. Okay? So he's on the alert. Oh my gosh, what's going on? What am I going to be asked to do? What am I going to be asked to do? I don't want horse to go, oh, you're not asking me anything right now because you're relaxed and not paying attention to me, like focused or intent on me. Okay? Because if I sat there and focused on you the whole time, then you'd start getting nervous. What does he want? What does he want? But if I asked you a question and then you gave me an answer and I said, good, and then just sat there and let you think about what you just thought, what I asked you, and you got the answer correct, then you'd be like, wow, there's no pressure. I'll be relaxed next time you ask me a question. And then I put two questions together and you'd be like, oh, I'm okay. But if I sat there and gave you question after question after question too quickly, you'd be like, and you'd be on the alert all the time. Now, I don't want my horse not to be on the alert when I need the horse to be ready for me. If I was doing some kind of dressage or cutting or anything like that, I want my horse ready for me. But I want to build to that readiness. There's a lot of horses that are just on the alert all the time. Now, if you look at his eyes right now, he's starting to have this funny blink where he's kind of looking like sleepy, like he's going to fall asleep. That's what I call processing. Now, processing, in my opinion, is the horse going, let me think about what's going on here. And then they go deep inside themselves and go through what's going on. And then they come out of it and they go, oh, I got it. And they lick and chew sometimes, they blow out, they may yawn. These are all signs that they have gone through some kind of process. Now, some horses do it that quick. You won't even see the eyes do them much. But horses like this, if you notice, he's got a kind of stiff eye. He's not doing a lot of blinking. He's just now starting to blink a little bit. That's what he needs to do, is start relaxing, and then he'll start blinking more, and he's less on the alert. I want a horse wanting to answer a question, but I don't want him to think, oh my gosh, I'm going to get fired upon. Okay? Until he's ready for that, where I can go, let me ask you 6 questions really quick, and then stop, and he goes, oh, I can handle that. Okay? And doing a lot of standing still and waiting is hard for us, but it's going to teach the horse so much, and it's going to teach you, because you're going to start seeing those signs right before he starts processing, licks and chews. He might yawn, he lays down, or he might stretch his back. Once you do this enough, when you start seeing horses stretching, you'll start going, wow, what am I really doing right now? Probably way more than you think. Okay? Now, for some of you, this is going to be simple. You're like, oh, I love staying here with my horse all day long. Okay? You're probably going to be the people that I need to go, let's go. You need to go to block 2. Okay? So this is a good example of block 1. Okay? Standing on the frisbee, relaxed with a focus on my horse. Stay out of my space, and don't pull me into the road. So 2 of those are for the horse. You got 3. Stand on the frisbee, relaxed. And the frisbee here is a marker, so you know where to be. Okay? That's the only purpose. Eventually the frisbee is going to move right with you. You don't leave the frisbee. But it's a marker, so you know where you're supposed to be. Then, don't pull me into the road. Now, eventually the horse, you're not going to have to worry about that, because the horse is not going to pull me into the road. And after it finds the parameter of what it needs to do. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Now, you have a horse that doesn't lead very well, spend a lot of time doing this. Let them find you in that road for a while. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, this is a lot easier to teach them when they're standing still. And you're standing still, and you're now in motion, and now they can pull you off your feet very easily. Okay. So let's talk about block 2 while he's continuing to process.